So back in 2014, Alyssa and I woke up to this awkward reality that most craft brewers and distillers were using the same malt. And it was all from a small handful of global suppliers. We were shocked that in a world increasingly interested in, quote, knowing your farmer, that there was really no way to find out who grew the barley that made the malt that was in fact the soul of the beverages we loved. We also knew that if consumers weren't paying attention to the malt supply, that there was little incentive for social and environmental progress. And indeed, that ball was being dropped. So there it was, and still is, this bright beaming opportunity for a company to help solve the malt supply chain transparency problem, all while creating real opportunities for consumers to help change the way things are done in our industry. The original Mainstem vision was that craft beverage fans could become the next big funders for these targeted agricultural conservation projects on family farms. On one end, we knew we needed to pay farmers more than the commodity market in order to support a meaningful shift in their practices. And to support those premiums, we need to build out a strong set of value propositions for brewers and distillers, and an ingredients brand they could show off to their own fans. Building Mainstem hasn't been easy, but I'm proud to say it's working. With a small, high-energy team, partnerships with nonprofits like Salmon Safe, and some fiercely loyal customers, we're already supporting a shift to more sustainable management practices on over 30,000 acres of farmland. We've also taken our early thinking on market-based conservation work and applied it to a much broader framework for social and environmental impact. We're the world's first maltster to earn B Corp certification, for example, which means we're committed to managing the company by triple bottom line principles: people, planet, and profit. If folks support our mission and want us to keep making progress, they can trust that there's a solid framework holding us accountable. I look at craft beer and single malt whiskey as these beautiful examples of what's possible. What's possible when we uncover agricultural supply chains and just start asking more of them. When beverages become a transparent expression of time, place, people, culture, and all the pathways that brought them into our lives. When the decision to imbibe becomes a decision to support the kind of positive change that we all want to see in the world. Over the past 5 years, we've taken Mainstem from an outsized vision to a compelling reality. We've worked with some of the biggest names in craft beer and spirits across the American West, and a growing number of them are committing to multi-year supply agreements as a way to underwrite Mainstem's future. I feel confident in saying that the network we've been able to form behind the Mainstem mission is only starting to show its true potential. Our supply chains extend from our Walla Walla home base on the Washington-Oregon border, through Idaho to the Rockies of Montana, and all the way up to the Alaskan interior. We've sold malt coast to coast, and folks are rooting for us internationally. And now, in an unprecedented move for Malt Supply Company, we're inviting hundreds, if not thousands, of folks to join our team as equity investors, to grow with us as shareholders and stakeholders through Mainstem's most exciting chapter yet. This is Mainstem for All.